From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Let's go now. At the 60, at the 60.
From the gun, it's Penix. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Now Connor. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1.
Gain of 8 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Benson, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line, and not only did they come up with a big 3rd down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up 4th down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. That's Zayvon Collins on the stop. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here is Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Secured by the veteran Adam Thielen. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Second down and 3.
At the 13-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And 3 yards to go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. And he's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. He continues to score TDs at a remarkable rate. That's now 26 for him in 1 year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Greg Gort. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Travel like I'm gone, I'm a traveling man. LAX, I'm the Baltimore.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Benson. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs. Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
That's caught. It's James Conner. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Now Murray. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down. Throwing again is Murray. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
He'll step up and run. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
A run on 1st and goal. Marked down at the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. That is caught, and he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding him.
That is caught by the tight end, Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Chad Ryland now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Cardinals are on top. It's now 10-7.
Falcons 7. To kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Penix on first down. A throw left side, taken in by Thielen. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, Penix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Penix. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On 3rd down, Penix. Catch made by Thielen. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
For the field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Ball level at 10 as this one's kicked off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's
A gain there of 27 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets
nowhere to go. He is taken down. Divine Diablo in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he will score! Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Next to score, Cardinals 17. Falcons 10. Jack Wyman to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It is a big play there for the Falcons. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Half the 60, half the 60.
To throw is Penix. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. 4th down, and here's Penix. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cardinals. So they make the decision on 4th down, trying to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Throwing now, Penix on first down. To the right, that's Pitts. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
For the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
On first down, Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is brought in. And he will score. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year.
His kick is good. Makes the score Cardinals 30, Falcons 10. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On first and 10, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. Now, here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. Cardinals are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
28-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 11 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
At the 34-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up second down. From the gun, here is Penix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is Max Melton off the edge. He gets in on that corner blitz, and he comes up with the sack. Now Penix on 3rd and long. He fires downfield for Pitts. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, Murray under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
All right, so it's only one drive here in the second half, and they trail pretty big here to start the third. But it seems this defense came out with a little different energy than we saw in the first half. Whatever was said in the locker room seemed to have worked. Now it's the offense's chance to see if they can cut into this deficit.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Falcons.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's to Pitts, the tight end. And he will get into the end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Atlanta.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Benson. He'll look forward for a couple. Hayden Ellis in on that stop.
Down by Hayden Ellis. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8.
Let's go. 2-2. 2-2.
Again, it's Benson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and
1.
Murray now. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A give. Here's Benson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
1-1. 1-1.
Second down. Murray. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
It is third and long.
Sit. 1-1. 2-2.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. Forced out wide. He'll fire one. Deep for Harrison. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It is a big gain for Arizona. 41 yards.
First down.
1-1.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
2-2.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and
Murray now on second down. And he'll take it on in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So, Murray and the Cardinals come to the line. They'll try to add 2.
will line up for the
They'll look to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Penix on first down. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. Look at him go! And he will go all the way. Adam Thielen, touchdown Falcons. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A run with Benson. He'll push ahead to the 21. That's David Onyemata in there for the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Murray looking to throw. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Benson. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
3rd and 2. Here we go. Out of the gun, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride.
Nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 10. Murray. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike, this pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
It is 3rd and 10. Murray. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Now give up the middle, it's Benson. And won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Makes it 3rd down and
10. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Get that one out of Connor. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the ground, it's Benson. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
Deshaun Gibson brought him down. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They run out of the gun with Benson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try and run for this with Connor. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll run for it, and it's Connor. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
now. Penix on first down. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's out of bounds. Very close to the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger, let's go.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. In trouble, and down he goes. Josh Sweat in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
On second down, here's Penix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw with a pass. It is incomplete.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try and mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's taken inside the 20. And he will score. Game on. Straight London. Touchdown Atlanta. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Conversion.
To throw again, it's Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Dortch now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
10 at the 49-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. 2-2. They'll run here with Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Tackle made just shy of midfield. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Here's a give up the middle, Conner. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go right back to Conner. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running takes them down to the 9.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. Respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win here in the desert for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.